Well, Joe Budden's has finally made a call up to DJ Akademiks because everybody was questioning Akademiks' loyalty. They were saying like, well, wait a minute. I thought you was cool with Joe Budden's, but you allowing Adin Ross, that W boy, to disrespect Joe Budden's kids. After he made those disparaging remarks about Dolce, and Glasses Malone came out and got at him, and Joe Budden's basically came in and said the same thing. Now, mind you, Adin Ross and Joe Budden's, they've been trading words back and forth and going back and forth. But Akademiks, who was friends with Adin Ross, he has a longer friendship or history with Joe Budden's. Now they had the Everyday Struggle podcast years ago. They came up, they made money. They was some of the guys that was there from the start. And Joe Budden's felt like, yo, well, this dude was disrespecting me, man. Like, you wasn't speaking up. You wasn't saying nothing, right? So he made a phone call to actually talk to him. But let's first revisit what the disrespectful stuff that Adin Ross was actually saying about Joe Budden's.
5 days ago, we released, what, 4 days ago?
Yeah.
She released 7 days ago.
Yeah.
And like, we're literally #1. And she's a musician. She's a Grammy-nominated artist. Yeah. I know it's funny, but it's true.
You know, it's so funny, right? Joe Budden was coming at me for disrespecting women. Allegedly, Joe Budden, you beat girls up. No, but real shit, I will never beat, a woman up. You beat women.
Yeah.
Allegedly, in my opinion, you know?
I say like boys too.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he said, right? Oh, he's bisexual.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm Jewish. Hey, yeah, I'm taking that card, chat. I'm taking that. I'm Jewish. I'm not white. So are you misracing me? Hold on. Let me get this straight. You saw the police outside in the Sprinter?
Yeah, you have the fucking military out there.
Dude, you see what's going on?
Yeah, Joe Budden's trying to kill you, Dochi's trying to kill you, Megan Thee Stallion suing you, Steak has a RICO case.
Yo, bro, hold on.
You got a lot going on right now.
Adin Ross is just a little punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, like he said, he gonna play that card. He's part of that community. He's telling you what he's going to do. Now, that's the thing. His community not going to do nothing about it because they see you as something worse than a gun beneath their feet, worse than the doo-doo that they might step in by accident. You're beneath that. And that's the way that they treat you. Because if it wasn't, they would check their people, but they're not going to check their people. Right? So now Joe Budden's, he talked about the phone call. He understood why Joe Budden's was calling him. And, when he was on his live stream, he said this.
All of y'all is super tough. When police and everybody else get involved, I don't see the same type of thing. And if Glass is down to crash out, hey, we're waiting to see. I'm seeing you around people. And I feel like he was dancing around and he didn't want to talk about Adin. He was like, I'm seeing people talk about me. And you're not kind of like bucking up like I feel like you should. Like, you're not saying, hey, that's my man Joe.
So a lot of people over the years will ask Joe Budden's, why won't you check or get at DJ Akademiks? He be out here doing a whole bunch of stuff against the culture. He be out here wilding. And, Joe Budden's always went out of his way to protect Akademiks' image, in his presence. He always stood up for Akademiks. But now he made the phone call because he felt like Akademiks wasn't doing the same thing for him. Right? So this is the phone call.
Joe! What's going on?
Yo, can I speak to DJ Akademiks?
What's going on with you?
Can I speak to DJ Is this DJ Akademiks?
I should be saying it the other way around. Can I speak to Joe Budden?
Listen, I'm on. Let me let you know. First of all, Happy New Year. I'm on I'm on the air, so don't say anything that can incriminate yourself or myself. But I just wanted to give you a call. You know what I mean?
How's everything been?
Everything is great, especially my Wi-Fi.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I'm seeing some things. I just wanted to know, like, everything cool? We good?
Oh no, of course, me and you were good, but I need, I like when my friends get along. All my friends get along. I gotta squash this you and Adin thing, man.
Man, you, because in some of these clips I'm seeing, I just don't know. I'm not hearing my man say, yo, I know Joe, I love Joe, I've worked with Joe, I made history with Joe.
That's all.
We ain't just about to just keep talking about Joe any type of way around me. Now, that's what I thought I would hear.
And I completely get that. But you do know, all right, there's a little bit of understanding for, like, especially with Adin, because I've been the person that I felt like the people maybe not in my demo have all ganged up on. Right?
No, I heard you say that. I heard you say it.
And that's that understanding I have. Obviously, he's gonna say, like, you know, he feels it's a little petty and personal. He's gonna be like, well, Joe is irrelevant, which I think last night he said. I was like, no, that's not true. My man's pretty lit.
But I mean, that's okay. Yeah. I don't. No weapon formed, right? Like no weapon formed. Like I don't care what anybody that I don't know has to say about me. So that's okay. But when I'm just seeing my man. My man is in these. I said, let me call my man, because some people, they're going to try to put a battery in my back. Like, yo, action. I'm like, no, not my man. He wouldn't do that. No, he wouldn't do that. But then I'm not seeing you say, yo, I love homeboy. Yo, let's ease up on Joe.
No, of course. No, listen, you know that already, inherently. Even when I hear conversations about me on your pod, I know you love it.
That's what I'm saying. But tell them streamers. Tell them
different personalities.
Let them streams know. I mean, because I'm not gonna get on Twitch or some shit. I ain't gonna be able to tell them. But tell chat, I love Joe Budden. That's my man's. Tell them, like, make it known.
Listen, I've said that pretty much every time we talk about what we do.
As long as you tell them that, I feel splendid. I feel great, man. God damn it.
Hey, well, a lot of people don't know. Listen, even going back to last year, which I think is just a peak. You know, especially for independent, you know, outlets like yourself and myself. We on the phone. We're ping ponging it. Pause. We're like, yo, listen, this is 1 and 2. Just we getting on. I mean, this is everyday struggle on different platforms. So, no, obviously, yeah. The only thing I will say is that, like, I'm like in like an interesting spot. I remember coming into the game, and like a lot of the older folks, they didn't fuck with me, and it was just like, yo, fuck this guy. And I think they thought if you get Act out of the way, like that whole wave is dead. And I always know that wave is never dead. Like right now on YouTube, there's a million acts. And when it comes to like people like Adin Ross,
not a million acts, buddy.
No, maybe not that, you know, effective.
But I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but when it comes to like Adin, that's like also a different iteration. So obviously he's, you know, I think there's a lot of I would love a conversation to happen because that's how Everyday Struggle started. Like, I was supposed to be the guy who liked the color. You were the guy who was into the quintessential traditional hip hop, and they put us together. And over 9 months, we were basically kind of moving in tandem.
Tell Adin. Tell him.
No, I think he's in that mindset. I think he's thinking when he hears you're like, yo, somebody beat him up, somebody do this, and obviously at that point, you know, anytime people hear anything about violence, they're like, where do we go from here?
And no one should be using their platform to spread violence. Like, I don't support that. I don't support that.
So, and also, I think that the Deutsche conversation is an interesting one, right?
I didn't call to talk about Doechii or none of that. I came to call my man and ask my man something, and my man answered me, and that's it. I don't care about none of this
Who's in your ear,
hip-hop
Joe?
shit.
Somebody, hold on.
The Redditors.
Oh, you can't listen
the
to
Redditors.
Like, come on.
The streamers and the Redditors. I don't normally visit. I don't visit that part of the internet most times, but it did come across my desk, and I haven't spoken to you anyway, so it's good to hear from you. Good to hear from you.
So, well, let me categorically state it on the record, like I've stated off. Joe is always my man. We accomplished history together. He's been a close friend to me, but also he's given me great advice. He's been somebody that's been there for me through thick and thin. And one thing, and this is what I always say, even back at maybe the past iteration of your podcast, it's different when Joe said, you know what, ask my man, but he's wild in here. Because I know you, I know your character. And even if you say something that, you know, I mean, I have to take it like, you know, not the thing I wanted to hear. I know you got my best interest at heart. So, you never see a world where it's Akademiks versus Joe Wax.
I'm glad that you know it. Same on my side. I love you. I'll call you when I'm not on here.
All right.
So, I mean, you know, you have, like I said, a lot of people don't like DJ Akademiks. I'm one of them, right? You know, I feel like he's like a super tether. He goes out of his way to be a super tether, and he's cool with a lot of people like Fresh. He's cool with Adin Ross. He's cool with Adam 22. He's cool with a lot of these weirdos that we don't actually like that. Like, you know, that a lot of our people on this side don't get along with. You know, I'm not always the biggest fan of Joe Budden's, but I still rock with Joe Budden's. And I like the fact that Joe Budden said something, you know, and he stood up, because the fact that, well, you know what? I'm not even surprised that this tether would actually stand over there and stand with that W man when he's doing all that disrespectful stuff. It's not shocking. You know, it's not something that's shocking to us. But Joe Budden's gave him a call. Now, he would go on to say, Akademiks, that, you know, he didn't think it was a big deal. He just thought it was content, because when Mona, he called Mona a meth addict. When Mona, people say stuff about him, Joe Budden's didn't say anything. So he just thought it was content. He just thought that, you know, he just talking. But he know better, man. This is a white dude saying some very disparaging things about black people and hiding behind the protected class card. So, like, let's stop the foolishness, man. Like, he knew better. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I mean? When it comes to this DJ Akademiks stuff, man. What's your opinion on this? If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.